Let's dive into the world of PHP microservices. We'll explore building scalable architectures using PHP. Get ready to discover how to create robust and flexible systems with PHP microservices. Microservices represent an architectural approach where applications are structured as a collection of small, independent services. These services communicate with each other through well-defined application programming interfaces, or APIs. Let's compare monolithic and microservices architectures. A monolithic application is a single deployable unit where all components are tightly coupled and share a database. In contrast, microservices consist of multiple independent services with loosely coupled components and service-specific databases. Now, let's explore the advantages of using a microservices architecture. First, scalability. Individual services can be scaled based on demand. Second, technology flexibility. Different tech stacks can be used for each service. Third, independent deployment. Services can be deployed separately. And fourth, fault isolation. If one service fails, it does not crash the entire system. Here are some PHP frameworks ideal for building microservices. First, Lumen, a lightweight Laravel framework designed specifically for microservices and APIs. Second, Slim, a fast and minimal framework that is perfect for creating REST APIs. Third, Swoole, a high-performance asynchronous framework that includes a built-in hypertext transfer protocol, or HTTP server. Here's an example of a simple user service API built with PHP. It defines a route to retrieve a user by their identification. When a user accesses the /users/ID endpoint, the application retrieves the user's data and returns it as a JSON response. Microservices can communicate in two primary ways. Synchronously, using REST APIs with Direct Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or HTTP calls for real-time responses, or asynchronously, using message queues for event-driven architecture, which provides better fault tolerance. Here's an example of how one service can call another, using an HTTP client. The code initializes a Guzzle HTTP client, then makes a GET request to the product service API. It then decodes the JSON response to retrieve product data. Let's discuss some of the challenges associated with microservices. First, service discovery, which involves finding and connecting to services dynamically. Second, distributed monitoring, tracking requests across multiple services. Third, data consistency, managing transactions across services. And fourth, network latency, the performance impact of service calls. Let's explore some best practices for implementing microservices. For design principles, ensure single responsibility per service, use an application programming interface or API gateway for security, and implement stateless services. For implementation, use containerization with Docker, implement circuit breakers for resilience, and incorporate health checks for monitoring. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.